Okay, I am going to fly a little bit of the classic Chang-style Comanche beatdown to whoever's misfortunate enough to encounter me on Casuals this evening while I sample a little bit of this fall's finest harvest and wind down for the evening. And I invite whoever cares to sit along and watch, including the Void if no one shows up, to chill out with me and watch me continue to relearn this game after a decade of not playing it at all. And as it turns out, I have actually made a pretty good case for my skills so far, and I stopped playing this game quite some time ago because it was making me very mad. And it wasn't the game that was making me mad, I was just mad about other stuff, and it was an excuse to vent. But it wasn't healthy, and I'm like, listen, I gotta stop doing this. So I stopped playing Tekken, and I learned how to do software engineering, which got me a much better job, and also hit the gym and learned to box. And that got all of the other venting out of my system much better, because it's actually active and burns adrenaline the right way instead of you just bottling it up while you're playing video games. And decided to come back it as a much calmer person, and it has been very beneficial. I've actually seen pretty good gains in the skill that I got here, and I'm going to continue with that a little bit tonight. I find nowadays I actually enjoy the matches that are very good. Like, they're close, but I lose. Like, they're actually the ones I like the most because I can learn stuff from those. Like, I like to win too, but honestly, like, I don't mind taking an L if it's something that I can, like, pick something up from and be like, oh, I see how to deal with that. So I'm going to continue right now, and I am sticking with Julia because I have through every Tekken, I have always mained either a Chang or Yosh, and I really need to put some work in Yosh before I can throw him out and call it good anymore, because he's just weird. Every Tekken he's a new character, and like kinda there's classic Yosh stuff, but he's you gotta lab him. You gotta. Like, you can't just dive into a new Tekken with Yoshi and do fine. You have to hit the lab. You always do, and I'm just too lazy. The bear I'm also pretty solid with, but today is all about Julia with the Chang-style Comanche beatdown that is almost Kung Fu, but mostly just really, really vicious. I'll kill you because I want that prize money to save the trees. And apparently she is a little streamer girl now, and that's okay. You know, whatever gets it done. You know, there's money in that, and I'm streaming right now. And my picture here on the stream is actually her mother, Michelle Chang, who is the original Chang in Tekken, and the very first character I learned well. Not the first one I used, the first one I learned well when I was a sophomore in 1994. And so I've just decided, as long as there's a Chang in Tekken, that's the one I'm using primarily, and everybody else is kind of also there. But I also really like to just have random matchups, and I find it to be forcing yourself to play random fights. I really wish they had a double random instant continue that shuffled the players every time, but didn't make you go back to the load screen, pick new one, and all that. That is sorely missing from Tekken, and I think it needs to be added. So anyways, let's get into this and start putting down the treat of this little smackdown for the Rez. Rez needs that prize money. I think that is a great place for that prize money to go, and wherever Julia cares to send it, I trust her judgment. I have been watching her come at this end, never take the gold, but always go home without too many bruises. in every Tekken that I have ever seen her in, which is all of them. Julia is an interesting character because they have tried to nerf her out of the game because she's just too much for a lot of people. She's just too hard-hitting, and people can't handle it. But she's always been there, and she's a crowd favorite. And like, nobody's gonna just put up with the Chang not being in Tekken. It's not Tekken without a Chang in it. It's really not. And even the people that hate her, like, they kind of agree.
Julia Chang.
But out of all the DLC characters, a lot of them had to be pumped up to added. Like Zafina had to be buffed a lot to be as strong as she was. She's a good character traditionally, but she was not as good as she is now. Not even close. Julia is toned down from how she has been historically, and she's still outrageously good. And that's the problem with her, is that, like, it's just the real problem with Julia is that nobody knows what to do about Julia, because she is just a monster. Now that I have pumped myself up, this guy is going to wreck me probably, because that seems to, yes, I'm pretty sure he will. Heavy mitts. I'm pretty sure he will. This happens every time I talk about knowing anything about this game. I will get destroyed and humbled by someone immediately. And it's just like, you know, that's kind of the point. Yep, okay, well, no, I hit him a couple times. Ooh. And he's good, though. Oh, don't hop kick. Got to learn the fundamentals. Oh, you didn't think I was going to do that, did you? Ha, they never think you're going to do that. Nobody ever thinks you're going to do that. Like, that move, I love that move because it's so dumb. Like, nobody ever thinks to throw break there unless you do it 1,000 times, because every other thing that you can do out of that is will just wreck you with a really thumpy hit that you don't want to get hit. Oh, maybe I can get him. Maybe. See, this is about the level I want to be playing at, ideally. Yeah, see, I can get him. I can play this level. Not a big deal. Yeah. That's it. Oh. Oof. There we go. I used to think I needed a stick to even approach playing at this level, but I really don't. I'm actually, like, I like the PS4 controller a lot. That's a little cheesy that I was going on there with, but whatever, that's fine. Part of, the way I like to play Tekken is I like to mess with people's heads a lot. Like, I want to teach people to think I'm sloppy a lot of the time when I'm not, so that they will, like, think they can exploit openings that aren't there. And, that means sometimes you have to actually eat hits that you shouldn't, that you know are coming, just to make the person think that that's normal for you. And it's really not, it's a sneaky way to play, but it also, if you do it right, you don't actually have to be as talented to win against really good people, because they just don't understand how you're playing. And that's and frame trap Oki type stuff is great for that. Juggles are very predictable, which means, like, the playstyle you have to approach for a typical garden variety juggle based approach is very straightforward and predictable. And, like, someone knows you're always going to be looking for opportunities to set up a juggle all the time. They're always going to be protecting against a high mid and occasionally low mix-up to try to set you up for that. This is a good fight. He's a good player. He's whipping my butt. He's a very, very, very good Steve player, but that's fine. I I'm not getting destroyed by this guy, and I can learn from this. This is the kind of fights I like, honestly, and that's actually a pretty good rank that he's got. So he's talented, and he's playing very good fundamentals. So.
Okay, here goes.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. Laying with one hand there for a sec. Well, try to hit the pipe. This is like, this guy, I can't hit the pipe in the middle of this fight. This guy will wreck me. Oof. Yeah, that hurt a little bit. My lungs hurt a little bit. Oh, wow. Yep, ouch. The quality of this evening's harvest, I think, just lost me that round. Oh, wow. Yeah, this guy is really, really tight guard, like really tight guard. Like, I love great Steve players. You honestly, like, when you are that good, you only need to know 2 jabs to beat people's butts. Like, this guy, like, he is just so good at the spacing and the timing, and that, like, it doesn't even matter what you do. Like, he just knows, like, to block high, block low, you know, when you're gonna do the, like, yeah, I can't beat him like that. Alright, I'm gonna find something to get around in on, at least. This guy is, like, way, way, way too good to Steve for me to beat him at this point. Give me 2 weeks of practice, and then I will be able to beat him, but I can't do it yet. I would have been able to do it if it were Tekken 6 in 2009, yes, I would be able to do that, but I can't do it now, and I think that I will be able to again pretty quick. Zafina has been changed a lot. She's like she has, it's all of her old stuff plus plus a bunch of stuff that I'm just like, wait, what? She's got claws now, and she's like the Azazel boss partially, sorta. I mean, Ryan. Brian's an interesting character because the way that you play him looks and operates totally different. He's very technical to control and very reckless looking when you watch. Like, it looks like he's just like a brawler, but he's very, very, very hard to key in and get everything right. Like, oh wow. Oof. This is good weed, man. It really is. I am, for anybody watching, by the way, I am in Maine, which is actually, rec is legal here, so in case anybody's got any questions about that, yes, it is totally fine for me to be smoking weed on this stream. It's all on the up and up. I did check the Twitch EULA, and they're like, it's okay if you live where it is legal, and I do. So I'm like, all right, cool. Anyways, I was like, I was like, if that's not a thing I can do and stream the game I like, because honestly, that's what I'm gonna do with my evening anyways. Like, and if I can't like do that while I'm streaming, then I'm just like, I don't want to bother. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't smoke an enormous amount of weed, but I smoke it regularly enough that I just can't be bothered to not do that in my free time, just because I want to, you know, make a video that people can watch to learn how to play video games or hear something cool or whatever. because that's really all I'm doing. I'm not trying to make a streaming business or anything like that. I'm just hanging out, playing a game I'm good at, and, you know, shooting the shit. This guy is a very good Brian player. Everyone I'm fighting, like, consistently is a way higher rank than me. Oh, well, there you go. I'm distracted. I really wanted to hit the pipe, but I can't because I gotta defend this. Like, offline matches I like way better. They're faster, your controls are tighter, and you can pause it and pass the pipe around. That is essential to, like, because people who play Tekken and have no chill make a real bad scene, and it helps a lot. Like, if you have, especially because people like to talk smack, it gets spicy, you know, and nice, 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 nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. That move is so unsafe. It really is. I gotta stop doing it. I hate that I do it by accident. I'm trying to do that, and I just accidentally do it sometimes because I don't key it right. But whatever. That works. Perfect. I'll take it. There you go, man. See? Get the respect of the Chang. You best respect. Best respect of the Chang. The Chang understands. Oof. Oh my god, dude. That just probably lost me the round. Yep. You're done. Good game, man. Good game. I can't believe he ate that. I thought he was going to whack me. I was like, I'll throw one just to see if he's, like, space trappable. And he is. Cool. Most people are not. Most people wise up pretty quick, but I can't get away with that again, probably, unless I set it up with an Oki, and I don't think I'm going to really try, because he's too tight on his controls to bother. Like, I'll eat it. If I eat it, that's a float. Here's half my life bar. I don't want to deal with that. So,
Round 1. Fight.
gotcha. Surprise! Bam. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ow. Oof. Okay, he's not as good as I thought he was. He's pretty good, but he's not as good as I thought he was. Ooh, ow. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. What are we doing here? I'm getting my butt kicked by Brian, kind of at the moment, right now. Okay. I need to pressure him. Yep. Like that. Ow. Now, I need to not let him corner me. Like, oh shit! Oh my god, do I get him? No! Oh wow, I almost thought I was gonna kick him in the head while he was going over me. Nah, that's gonna get me. Oh. Good round, then. What do we got here? Let's do maybe that. Nope. Pow! Ooh, that's gotta hurt, dude. Sorry about that. But you're a robot. It's cool. Just go home. You know, hit the shop, pull out the Dremel tool, you brush your teeth with it. You'll be all right. Let's see. Wham. How is he ducking that, man? Like I thought I would think that during that float. Okay. I'm gonna get someone else. This guy, I don't want to bulldoze him too much. It's just gonna get a throw off his night. So find somebody else who can kick my butt and let them try. Because he can't, and he should go find someone that he can learn from. I gave him a couple rounds. You can go, watch the replays and lab it and figure it out. I don't need to fight O'Brien. I can walk all over. Too much. Kind of boring after like 3 fights. Good. Kind of alright fight. He's good. It's just clear that he does not understand how to fight Julia. He doesn't know her, but he can go look now. And Master Raven. If she fights like the old school Raven, I get it. I know how to fight her. I haven't fought her yet, I don't think. Nope, I don't. I have a 0.
Okay, here goes.
Round 1. Fight.
I'd have beaten one at least one time if I had bought him, because I'm good enough that the character doesn't even matter. Even if I don't know him, I'm gonna get somebody who isn't good enough for me to get me before I get going and never get a chance to go. And that's like, I am good enough to do that to people, and I'm not afraid to say that, because I've played people who are in like, you know, like Tekken God, and still like at least gotten them to the red, you know, where they're like, oh whoa, I have to actually try for this guy. It doesn't even matter that he's blue, like, or, you know, they're like, yeah. So like, I don't know what rank I'm gonna get to. I don't even care really. I will try to rank a little bit, because I want matchups that are at least within the range that I am comfortable playing the game, and not like blowing a synapse trying to, you know, keep up with everybody, because I'm definitely not trying to win Evo or anything. But I love this game, and I'm gonna thump people in it if I can. You know, whatever level I can consistently do that, and it's above average. It is definitely above the curve, and oof. Oh, she is wise to that. Okay, there you go. See, I don't really like to float people too much. Like, I like to play a much more pressure-y kind of game than most people are comfortable doing. And like, I want them to be on their back heels all the time, basically. And doesn't mean I need to not let them stand up. It just means they need to be always worried about, like, oh no, what's the next thing coming in? Like, I have to respond. I want them to do that like that, right? I did not float them that whole round, but that didn't matter. And that's, honestly, I don't see too many people play like that. Honestly, everybody's always trying to set up for juggle, and you can absolutely wreck people if you can consistently pull floats, but you don't have to do that to be great at this. Like, I just want to make a case, you know, that you don't have to be able to float to be awesome at this game. Like, you really don't. Like, you should lean on it if you're good at it. Like, you really should. But you should also be able to kind of get out of that vibe, because it is a very predictable play style. And if you really want people to just be guessing all the time and never get going, then you have to be able to mess with their head. You got to. Like, if you can't do it, like then you're basically just like any other person they fight. They know the frames, they know the spacing, and you will lose if they are technically better than you. You know, and this person is, I don't know. I don't think this person is technically better than me. I think we're on about the same par, really. But they are not really able to stop what I'm doing, and I'm even doing unsafe stuff that they should punish. Like, I am. That's why I fight like this, because I can get away with that then. Like, it's so much of a flux between safe and dangerous and 50-50s that are exactly the right way, and also ones that are dumb. And people are just like, what are you doing, man? Because I can't tell if you're button mashing or if you're like legit good. And then they're like, whoa, you whooped my butt. And people, like, and I'm like, yes, I know, I understand that. and that's part of my strategy is don't be able to be read. And if I can pull it off, I just destroy them. And if I can't pull it off, then it's still basically skill, and you know, it'll come down to that, pretty much. But there are not really too many people who can, you know, mix up their style too many different ways. Like usually, I mean, everybody has at least a couple of different ways. You know, people start throwing throws. They start, you know, doing doing lows more when people are low on life. But you know, yeah, she's trying to corner me now. Oh, ow! Gotcha. Oh, I got her. I got her. Yes, yes. Oh, is it gonna wall her too? Oh, damn. Oh my god. No, it's not. Oh, oh, good game. Good game. Jeez. Yeah, see, that's the one. I don't want her to do the ridiculous streamer pose, like, ending. I want to do that one, the old school classic, you know. I just walked out with my, I just put my tomahawk down to beat your butt because I don't need to kill you, kind of Julia that I remember from Tekken 3 and 4 and, you know, and so on. And oh, ow. Okay, yeah, she does fight basically just like regular Raven, so I ain't scared. It's okay. Very, very tight responses from the opponent that round. That's good. I like it. Are you gonna... Good. Yes. Do that. That's right. See, okay, good. You know that she is good enough at this to catch that now. Cool. So you only get one of those now because you are definitely blocking tight, and okay. Oh, bad news. So, alright, so now I need to probably dash throw her to get her off of the, she's turtling. So to get people out of turtle mode, I find the best way to mess with their head is to throw them. Like, seriously, make them stop guarding. Make them. Force them to not guard again. Like, you have to hit me or I am going to destroy you with throws. Like, and they have to get aggressive. So I want her to do that, because I want her to give me a whiff punish that I can reliably hit with. So she's not. She's giving me... There. She's, yeah. See, now she's just going back to turtling again. But that's fine. It got me the first round that I needed to not let her sweep me. But that's what I mean. Like, you mess with the... You can kind of make your opponent play the way you want if you know how to do it. And that's really important if you want to be good, like, really good at this and able to adapt to someone who, like, even if you don't know what they're doing, it's like, even if they keep doing moves that you don't understand, then you just force them to have to set up differently by, like, you know, like that. If I don't know how to counter that, I have to just sidestep so it doesn't work the right way, you know, and and start making and playing like a longer range poke backdash kind of game. This is a good Raven player. I do like Raven's fighting style. I don't know it great. I can't play a good Raven. I can play an adequate Raven, not a good Raven. But again, well, I could, I should say, because like I still have only played like 5 of the characters on the select screen in this version of Tekken, and I just know the ones I have played like so well that it doesn't matter. Like, oh, sorry. Oh, this is going to hurt you bad. Oh, and Oh, that mid. Alright, I need to just straight jab her to get out. I think that's really the way to do it. The straight jab is very fast. Oh, ouch. Eat that again. There. How do you like them apples? You like them apples? You like cherries? You're looking at your born lucky thing. You know, you might be born lucky, but I don't mean you stay that way, because I am catching up a little bit. Best of respect to Chang. Oh, nope, I'm sorry, you don't get to just keep helping me. Oh, maybe a little bit more. Once or twice. Alright. Got a fat lip. But so do you know. That's fine. Very skilled. Very, very skilled. She is whooping my butt a little bit. Oh, that's not the move I'm ever trying to do. I'm never trying to do that when I do it. Not a single time. It's always something dumb. Like it's just that, like, if it doesn't catch the 3 that I throw, then that's just what happens when I'm trying to buffer the other punch for the. But that move is so unsafe. Like, I don't want to throw it. It just happens because I don't get part of my finger down. I play weird. Like, I don't play with my thumbs on the buttons. I play with my index and middle finger over them, so I can hit 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 with just one finger, both, and I can hit all 4 of them without moving my finger at all. Like, I don't have to move my fingers to hit everything in power charge or throw or hit 1-2 or 3-4 or anything. It's literally like my hand's already on it. So and people look at it weird. They're like, why do you hold the controller like that? And I'm like, because I hit everything without any problem. And it's like, it's not a lot different than how you do a stick, except it's a D-pad, you know. But uh-oh. Things don't look good for our hero. Julia, this is a colonial. You have to stop her. She's trying to take the land. Don't let her do it. Don't let her. No. Oh, no. Here she comes. Master Raven. See, she's even named Master Raven. I mean, come on, man. Like, you gotta step up here, Julia. Make her respect the Chang. Like, you can't let this happen. And oh, she is, I don't know if she's a Masa, but she's at least, Kunimitsu. Oh, okay, you're a ninja fan. I gotcha.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, I used to know how to combo that into, like, a wall carry that was just stupid long, and I need to figure out how to do it again. Oh, come on. Oh, just poke her one time. Just do it once. Just once. Stay calm and poke once. Oh. Gotcha. There we go.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh, there we go. That shit is so cheesy. That shit is why I don't continue playing people. When they start being cheesy like that, I'm done. I'm sorry, I don't care if I win or lose. After that, we are done playing. I do not deal with cheese. I don't want to waste my evening dealing with that nonsense. So, it's just not fun. They know it isn't, and I'm just not going to tolerate it. See ya. Peace out, man. Bad gamer etiquette, and we are not going to have another rematch. Unless it is ranked, then I will fairly push or eat a rank up or down. But in casual, ain't got time for that, man. I'm trying to like my night. And honestly, you know, don't feed the trolls. Really. Just don't feed them. Starve them out. So you eat them. And that doesn't just mean the trolls as in the people who trolls, it means the instances of trolling that are just, no, don't do that. Like, it's like training a toddler, essentially. You know, you're like, I will not condone that conduct, dude. If you're gonna do it, peace. See ya. And if you can do that, you know, then people will be like, oh, if I want to deal with them, then I don't do it that way. And then even people, like, if you're a great fighter the rest of the time in the game, and this is really true anywhere in life, if people like value what you do for them, and like they normally act a certain way that you just can't deal with, and you make it very clear, I'm not putting up with that, man. Like, if you don't knock that shit off, then get out of here. Then they'll stop. They will. Like, at least around you, they will. And they won't stop forever, but they will stop around you. But you can't make people not be them all the time forever. They're gonna do it. So, you know, it's not like, oh, cool, you're done with that forever. No, they're not. They're just putting a pause on that, and that's what people don't get. They're like, but you can be this, and it's like, yes, but it's exhausting to not be yourself too. And if yourself and themselves ain't compatible, don't force it. You know, let it go. Like, this is a lot of the time. It's people's problem. It's just like, you're not your oil and water. Go away. Find your tribe. You ain't in it. And speaking of tribes, Julia here is going to go all mad axes. Like that move. Is that mad axes? I think that is. I think that move's actually called mad axes, which I believe is the same way you would swing a tomahawk and chop someone up if you were out in the Midwest in 18 whatever. But I like that she fights like that. That she's just, she does some kung fu too, and it's not super elegant. It's just pragmatic. What? I don't know why I said no to that. I should have taken that one. It's just very straightforward and pragmatic, and that's really the way that I like characters where their moveset is like that. It's easy to understand. It's utilitarian. You know what things do what, and there's a few extra flashy things. There's enough of it to make it hard to anticipate, like that. Like that hurts bad if that hits you, and if that counters on that third hit when somebody's like getting up for an Oki setup, that will wreck them. Like, just wreck them. If they stand up and eat that third hit with the sparkles on it. Ooh, ouch. I took like 45% of some guy's life with that hit in one whack, and I hadn't hit him at all yet, and I was just like, oh man. Like, I didn't know it did that much, and I just used it as a juggle finisher pretty much most of the time, because it's like a pain in the butt to key in on the keyboard, and I don't know if it's just frame. I don't think it is, honestly. It might be. But if they eat it, yeah, then he's a pretty good king player, but still gonna beat him. See, all just ooh, that's gonna hurt. Ow, that's gonna hurt too. Okay. He does that move, that spinny up kick every time. Every time. And
Fight.
I think I just need to. I need to figure out what reliably beats that. Like, and I believe it's just the hop kick will do it. But get off me. Oh, okay. I have to throw King too. This is like a thing. It's just a thing I always have to do. Like, I have to throw King. It's like a rule. It's necessary. Like, whenever I fight King, I have to throw them at least one time because they're wrestler. And because these two are both wrestlers, like, it's necessary that she gets one in. Like, she has to. Even though he's, like, the bigger deal with the wrestling thing, like, she has to get one in. Like, I won't let her not do it. I'll lose the round if I have to do it, too. Like, a lot of the time. Just because it's fun. Stupid little challenge for myself to do it. Like, he just beat me because I'm trying to get a throw on him. And it doesn't matter, like, I won't let it go either. I'll be like, I have to toss him. He's got to get flipped on his butt. It doesn't matter. Oh no, he's not gonna let me. There's one throw that I use with her that almost always catches everybody, even really, really good players. They almost never see it. At least the first time, which is that forward dash, grab, which will air grab too. It will actually snag them if they try to hop kick me out of that. But I do that, and nobody ever anticipates that. They're expecting like the, that Superman left dashing punch or whatever, or like some mid variant, or maybe the low kick that they can just mostly ignore. But like almost nobody anticipates that throw, and there's so many different ways to get into that little forward hop that you can throw that extra throw in pretty much anywhere you like during a mix-up. And I don't see anybody else do that with Julia, and I'm like, why don't you? When I do that, I stick that like almost probably 85 to 90% of the time, even on people who know how to break it, because they don't ever know when to break it. Like, it's just in the middle of punches and, and stuff that makes no sense. And I love that throw is there. But I play classical Chang style mostly, other than that. Let's see, warm up mode. What are we going to do? Alright, so, I did say that I don't do juggles much, but I mean, I know how to do them. They're, you go bang, 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 on the second one. The first one, you gotta do that. Right? Yeah, I got it. You gotta do them in it, because they don't use them. It's fine. Oh, cool. You give up. Oh, no, you're putting me on the wrong side. Oh. Here, get back over there. There you go. 64, that's not bad. Alright. Oh, it didn't give me the fancy hit at the ends. Robbed me. It would have hit too. Like, nope, you need to go fight Fang. He is a fighter. 338 wins. Well graded. Not as prowessy. 107. My prowess would go up if I played ranked with her more. I don't care enough though. Honestly, I really don't care enough. Like, I ain't trying to chase a super high rank, just a high enough to get good matches. Like, other than that, I don't really care. Like, and when if I get to the point where I'm like literally destroying everybody I fight all the time, I will go rank up more. I'll be like, I need to be out of these guys' brackets, so I'm not like terrorizing them, because it's rude, at least. Like, and but if they can hold their own and I'm getting good fights, I will just be like, cool, I get it. I'll stick around here until where it is. Like, Usurper, I kind of like the matchups I'm getting from her right now at this rank. I don't really want to rank up too much more for a while until I learn the rest of the characters that I don't know, like friggin' Geese and Josie and Katarina and all of them. Like, I don't know how to fight them. Like, I have no idea what their mix-ups are. And Fang I know, because I've fought Fang many times. He's a very good character and he still might beat me, but he's, like, that backdash is, that backstep that he does is so good now. Oof. Man, that thing, yeah, wow, that dodges everything now. Huh, I don't like that. Yeah, it dodges literally everything. I'm gonna have to use that to hit him now. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, okay, we're gonna have to hop pressure now. Oop. Nope. Surprise. You don't get to bulldoze Chang. Chang is a bulldozer. You best respect it, Chang. Chang. Oh, damn. Oh, she goes pow. And he goes oof. You like them apples? Oh, you are done! Perfect cheese! Say cheese for the kids at home. See, a little tiny splash of that streamer thing is kind of funny, you know, considering I am recording this and all. I do like that. He's mad now. He's like, how did I lose? I'm like, oh, no. Oh, is that how it is, huh? Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough, man. Oh, there you go. Oh, you like to counter, do you? Alright, I get an answer for that one. That's fine. I got elbows, and you can't counter them. Sorry, dude. You can't do it. Oh, but you can not let me throw one. That's fine. Ooh. Yeah, and then just one little poke and I'm down. Homer. Oh, I figured. Uh-huh, okay. Okay. I gotta get frame trap on him, like, if I can bonk him and not with a framey thing. Yeah, well, that works too. Oh, nice, man. That was slick. That was slick. I gotta give him props for that. That was a good reflex there. Oh, that's dumb. Whoops. That is not how we play Tekken the right way, Brian. No, it is not. And this is how you go the 10-hit combo, of course. Dude, I know that one. I know this game, sorry. Don't do that. You know better. Oh. Fucker. Give me a break for it so I can hit my pipe, man. Come on. You need to fall down. Go down. Fall down and go boom. Or me. So I don't care. I need to hit this pipe. So you are in the way of that. Oh, okay. There you go. Cool. Thank you. Intermission. In fact, I think that is an excellent idea. I will give this one to him. Good job. Looks like a Dragon Ball Z guy. I'm going to come back in just a moment. See you in a see here. I think. What do I think here?
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Julia
Get a bigger SSD. I gotta put in my machine, but I want to do some Guilty Gear, but I don't have space right now. It's like my drive that I have right now is way too small for another game, and even a game that's not very big, it's just totally strapped because between the Linux side of it that I use for programming and the Windows side that I use for Steam and media and everything else, like there's just not enough space. It's only a half terabyte, and it's like ridiculous trying to juggle all the files. So I got a bigger one, but I gotta get a USB thing to flash my current one onto it. I haven't gotten that. So, just stuck until I pick that up. I'm just stuck with what I got on the disk right now. I'm not gonna bother shuffling anything around again. I'm basically in, archival mode until I flip that over on my laptop. I just gotta run to the store and get one next time I go out. Not a big deal. If I can find one around here. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna throw you? Oh, I like this stage. This reminds me of the one in Tekken 6, I think. Oh, nice. Oh, this is the one with the this is Geese's stage, isn't it? Ah, I don't like Geese, but I do like this stage. Okay. Nice double chin. Alright. Not thinking too hard about what I'm even doing, because I'm... Oh, gotcha! Oh, I dropped the combo. Woohoo. Oh, the lag though. Ugh. Yuck. Don't like it. Your signal's not too good, man. I don't like your... Oh, come on. Get in trouble. Yeah, this is really not a good match. She's just signals too yuck. And, yeah, right here. I see. I bet he's ping flooding me or something dumb like that, because he had a good signal for a minute. Like, it's just like people who play dumb, stupid nonsense like this. I'm like, dude, don't play like that. Just play the game the right way, man. Like you don't need to exploit the game to do well at it. Like, you really just need to learn how to break people's faces the right way. It's not hard, dude. Like that. Like, it's... You see, man, like, I'm not cheating, man. I'm just sitting here and I'm going easy on you, dude. I'm letting you stand up. I don't have to do that. Like, just people who play like this. I don't know why there's so many people who think that that's fun. You know, like, I'm not gonna let him get up because he plays like that at this point. Cool. Okay. You wanna mess with the frame rate? Guess what? I can not let you. I can just OP you into oblivion. Nope. Sorry, man. Not going to happen. Yeah, I get one of those too. Good night. There you go. That's what you get for pulling that nonsense with the spam DDoS crap. Don't do that, man. That's nasty. Like, really, don't do that. Ugh. I wish you could report people who post stuff like this. Like, if I put Wireshark up right now and looked at the backlog, I bet that there is a just enormous spike on a graph that goes way over the top beyond what Tekken normally has. That's just null bites or something dumb like that, and just to be like, yep, he's trying to make me not my control not responsive so he can get rack up wins. And we're not in ranked. This is casual. That's why I'm doing casual, because that's the kind of crap I don't want to do when I'm trying to chill out, is have to respond to that stuff, you know. He could just have awful internet. It could be that too, but he did start with a good connection, and that makes me very suspicious. When people have a good connection and then they don't all of a sudden. It's like, I don't like that very much. Let's see if I can get the mad axes on this side. I don't do this often. Yeah, there it is. But this one is the one. I like that one. That is a very good. It's very easy to position with that throw because you need 1-2 to break it, and most people don't reflex 1-2 if they just reflex break throws, which most people do unless they lab someone. Nope. No pluggers. Then they usually just hit 1 or 2 and go back and forth and try each of those first if they don't know. But if you see the actual throw animation, if you're smart, then you know that is a 1-2 or a 1-3 throw, and that is a 3-4 or a 2-4 throw, and that is a 1-2 to break. So one for that one, you know, 2 for that one, both are in both for that one. And you can tell from the animation if you're watching for it, but most people don't know that. They just look for the purple, you know, when it comes near you, and they're like, oh, go, break up throw, you know, like that. And they're just like, you know, hit 1. Yeah. Anyways. Jack.
New challenger.
Pardon me while I whack Jack. Nope. Huh. You don't want to do it, huh? Scared. You gotta respect the Chang. Best respect. Chang. And her. Pretty good. I love that you can actually combo out of her unblockable. That's pretty good. Right there. So I find, if you're watching and you want to learn how to open someone up with Julia, if I get a second, and this guy doesn't take it, he might take it. Yeah, he's gonna take it. Never mind. I'll get back to that thought in a minute, or I might do it during this match if I can do it. If I'm gonna tell you how to tactically use Julia, I am going to do it during a fight with someone, not in the lab. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to be able to express how it works in a sense that I can't anticipate what the reaction is going to be, but still show that it works. And so, like, I don't want to, like, go into practice and be like, this is how you do the thing. It's like, no, this is, I'm talking about how to mess with people's heads. I need an actual human head to mess with, to do that. Like, and she got one. I don't know Josie at all, okay? So she's going to whip my butt if she knows Josie well, and I don't get her down. I'm worried that this is a completely open stage, because, yeah, see, I don't know how to block anything Josie does so far, like, all 3 times, and so, but I do know how to do that, and I know how to do that, and that, and that, Yeah, you do that. Oh! Volleyball spike. Oof! Panda can do that too. I want to do that to Josie with Panda now. That's a mission I'm going to have with... is if I play Panda versus Josie, I want to do the volleyball match with her. Oof. Okay, yeah, she's slippery. That's what I don't like about her. She's really slippery, and get off of me. Oh. And like, I would have thought she fought like Bruce when I first saw her, and I miss Bruce. He was so good. He's so good. And she kind of does. Like, they're both my TIE fighters, but she doesn't have his moveset. And, like, he was good. I really miss Bruce, honestly. When Bruce is loose, then watch you yo caboose. So the saying goes. And anyway, see, yeah, even though I don't know her at all, I can still hold my own, alright? Like, I just gotta get a hit. Yeah. Oh, no. And of course, she throws when I'm doing armor, and yeah, whatever. That does work on armor, doesn't it? And, oh, ow. Nope, sorry. You are not quicker than me. You're just, I don't know how to not. I don't know when I need to bob and when I need to weave yet, but it's fine, I'll learn. There. See? Doesn't matter that I don't know how to fight you. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'll fight you again because that's how I learn how to fight you. I learn best by just going at it. Honestly, where I don't care about ranked or anything, just go at the person, lose, fail fast and early, then go watch your replays and be like, what did I do wrong? Like, that's really the best way to quickly get up to speed against anybody, because you want to know, you don't want to just know how to defend against everything Josie does here. Like, I don't know her at all, but I only really care about the moves that people use for setups and the ones that they use to get a whack on me to get going. Like, those are the ones I need to know, and then the ones that in the middle that they're doing for their mix-ups, I have to know how to break that, where to break it, and how to turtle the rest. And beyond that, I don't need to know Josie unless I'm going to play her. I just need to know how to make her, you know, and I do like knowing how to make them change their style like that. She has to go on defense when I do that, and you gotta know how to mess with people like that. So yes, see, she's turtling now. She doesn't know what to do because she's like, oh, frame traps, shit, what's going on, you know? Yeah, okay, so now she's gonna go on, yeah, there it is. Oh, sorry, I am not ready to fly and you ain't ready to send me.
Round 3. Fight.
That's neat little sway you got there. It is neat. See, she's slippery. She is, and I don't know how to beat her slippery quite the right way just yet. Like, I kind of do. Oh, I don't know. No. Okay, I'm gonna fly this time. I'm not gonna kill me though. But that doesn't mean she won't. It just means that won't. Ooh, gotcha. Ah, nice. That was slick. That's a slick win right there. Almost double KO. Not quite. You want to go again, or you want to keep going? Move on. Yes, you can move on. Well, I think I can almost fight Josie reliably, but not a great Josie. I can fight an okay Josie reliably though. I need Katarina matchups, and I need Josie matchups, and Geese matchups. And I need them with people who are not super far, you know, above me, so because I don't want to get like bulldozed, you know, because you don't learn from that. That's just annoying. Like, You need to actually be able to get a hit in now and then. Like, even if you lose a lot, like, you need to be able to actually, like, be like, poke, you know, okay, I see that works or not, doesn't. Like, but if you're just like, I just a tumbleweed through the whole match, then, you know, doesn't matter. The shoulder charge is not unblockable anymore, is it? I don't think it is. Huh. That's weird. That was always like the one reliable unblockable everyone had, and they're like, nope. Learn to play, kid. Get good. Oh, this will be good. This will be a fun match. Maybe. I used to have a roommate that played Orang compulsively in Tekken 3, and we played daily, every single day, every day. They played Jin, and Jin in Tekken 3, for the people who didn't play Tekken 3, plays like Double Jin does now. Except he didn't have any of the flying double stuff. He just, all of the rest of his play style, and was just the, you know, the rest of the non-devil-y moveset of Double Jin. But, yeah. Orang's a little better than he was. He's got a lot of new stuff. And, yeah, you gotta be careful with him. Ooh, ow. Get off of me. Ouch. Okay, he's gonna whoop my butt. But he is. Yep. Yeah.
You lose. New challenger.
I wish you could loot the move list in the overlay there. That would really be handy. Or if you can, I haven't figured out how yet. I kind of like what they did with her. Really, I know a lot of people say she's cheap, but I'm like, she's a ninja. She's supposed to be like that. That's the whole point, and she's great. That's great. Honestly, I thought that she was always underdone in Tekken 2. I was like, it's great that you have a ninja to complement Yosh, but she's not quite up to speed yet. But I think she's up to speed now. I like it, honestly. When people are like, oh, you don't like fireballs, the shuriken, I'm like, dude, it's not even like the first thing, but whatever. You know, valid point, I guess. If you don't like projectiles, they could have lost that one. But I think the rest of everything she does here is great. I like what they did with her a lot.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Savior, that's higher than my rank, I believe. I don't know. I don't really know what's next in the... Oh, yeah, that right there. See, a lot of people hate that move. And the trick is just block it. Like, really. Like, that's it. Just block it. Don't try to dodge it. Don't do any of that. Just block. Like, don't... And you will actually wind up better off. Like, that's the best thing you can do in that situation. And... Okay. Alright. Alright. You got some moves. I see. Cool. Oh. Ow. I'll give her another fight, honestly. Like, I need to fight her more and understand how to keep up with her, and I kind of can, but I can't really get through all of it. And, like, I know you need to sidestep her knives, and I don't know when to do it. I'll just have to feel it out. I tend to not sidestep much. I should do it more. No, she's gonna bounce. She's like, be gone, peasant. I'll look at the replay later and figure out what I did wrong there, and like, oh well. But she's hard to fight. She's very, very fast. You have to, like, very quick eyes to fight her. Anyway, so juggles. I like to do frame traps more than juggles, but I can juggle alright. So, here. Go for a fly, Jack. There, see? It's not bad. And she has so many floats. She's got that. She's got, that. She's got, that's not a float. I like, which one I tend to like the most? This setup is great. That's a fun one. And you can still get another one of that too, honestly. I don't have to lead with that, obviously, for that. I wonder if you can get it out of this one. Nope. It's got to be the sidestep one. And then, bang, 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 and then bang, bang, bang. And now, you used to do, back in the day, you used to have to do combos like, with the bound system they used to have. I don't think they still have that anymore, but it was like a back in the day thing. You had to do that twice. Bang, bang, and then bang, and then can't even do it anymore. But it was just ridiculous, the amount of like thumb or stick moving you had to do, to do her like reliable combo, and it's like, my hands. But it worked in Tag 2, it worked in Tekken 6. And it was just, it would float people for days. Just absolutely for days. Maybe it still works. If it does, well, I'll be floating people for days. That's pretty much. I just go practice for a couple hours. Oh wow, it does still work, huh? But I haven't seen anybody else do it. I don't fight enough Julia people online, honestly. I really don't. I need to fight other Julias. And there's been like 2 or 3 that I've seen, but not many. Not many at all. She's like the secret awesome character that is like absolutely wrecks, top tier. If you're a tier list person, I'm not really. I have no opinion. I'm not going to argue about whether they should be there or not. But I don't care about them. I just play who I like. I like her. She happens to be in the top slot. I like Panda. They happen to be in the bottom. I don't care.
Okay, here goes.
But, I ain't gonna argue about it. Top 5, top 1, top 2, whatever. I don't care. I've had this same character that I liked since '94. Like, this is who I play, and most of the people that do play her have been playing for a very long time. Like, that's the thing. Like, she's not a character that new people tend to pick up. She should be, because she's excellent. But people that know Julia, because her fighting, just the way that you use her is so old school, compared to all the newer characters. Like, it's not anything like any other character where it's just, technical mid-low until I get a float and then combo like that, like this guy's doing right now to me. Exactly that. But Julia is not like that. Julia, to play her the right way, I think, and other great Julia players might disagree with me, and there is a very good case to be made for her as a straight up, juggle champion too. Like, absolutely is. Like, she can juggle with the best. I just don't bother, because she doesn't need to. Like, that's why I like her, because she doesn't need to do that. That stuff right there. This is like I can keep them on the ground. I don't need to pick them up off the ground to do it. You know, just the stuff that she does. That, you know, and you know the juggle exists like that, like, but still, you know, he just recovered from that. The rest of what I just did, he didn't know what to do, and I think honestly, he didn't know what to do because he's expecting me to try to float him, and you just don't need to. You don't. Oh, that was my 200th win. Hooray. Party hat. Alright. So, I'm not going to let him get going. That's the trick with, I think, with the Mishimas, is don't let them get going. If you pressure enough that they can't get in, like, yeah, don't let them poke. No, don't get going. Get out of here. Oh. Ouch. Nope. Sorry, man. Shut down. Ow. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I like to, with what I was talking about earlier with psych stuff, is like I like to train them that I'm going to always do a certain thing for recovery, particularly, and then just stop doing that as soon as they start successfully adapting to it. Like get it in their head that I'm gonna do that a lot, even though it's stupid and it's punishable. Just get it in their head that they're gonna do it anyways, because then they're gonna expect you to do it, and then instead of that, you know, you just do that. You do something else, like any of the other things out of that combo, which I can't do right now because I'm trying to not get floated again. And then they're just not gonna guess, you know, like that. Yeah, and he's whooping my butt. This is totally the wrong thing to do right there. That was the right thing to do right there. That's not the right thing to do right there. And clearly, and so, alright, I guess spook him. Yeah. Get spooked, buddy. Oh, no. Yeah, see. Good job. See, he got going, and he was frame trapping me, and I couldn't snap him out of it. I was like, you got to get a poke in, you've got to break it, and if you can't, then you just get frame trapped and stuck. And that's a good way to play most Mishimas, is, you know, that you don't need. Everybody's like, oh well, it's just way too much effort. It's like, you just see that man, like he did the same stuff I just did, and it works great. Like, you don't need to float people all the time. We're not trying to push each other through the wall, even though this is the best stage in the game to do it. You know, we're just going back and forth on like small little pokes and stuff, like this shit. And that's fine. Like, that works. It works good. You know. I mean, I'm gonna float him right now because I can. Sorry, man. You left it open. But I'm not gonna bother carry him all the way across the whole stage or even bother trying. You know, like he is still a lower rank than me. I don't know if he doesn't know how to play. I mean, he seems to know how well. He's doing pretty well. Oh, yeah, no, he does. He does. I don't know why he's still a blue rank. I really don't get it. The rank thing makes no sense. Like, nobody's rank ever makes sense, and it never has in any Tekken I've ever played that has a ranking system. I'm just like, it just, people game it and cheese it too much for it to ever work reliably. It's not even about making a better ranking system. It's just about getting the player better means of moderating their own community in a ranked setup. I think would be the best thing to do. Don't make players blockable and stuff specifically. Just let people like be able to vote on things like conduct and, you know, cheese and junk like that. So the players you're fighting at least get tagged with what to expect. You know, with like tags, like spams a lot, sir spams a lot, or something like that. Like, I don't know, whatever. Really. And then, like, when you look at this, you could be like, oh, this guy is gonna be cheeseball, and then people just know to vote it down. But you can show the tags, but not the name. So you're not. It's still anonymous, mostly, unless you have really, really glaringly identifying behavior, which is what you want people to be able to be like, no, I don't want to play that kind of nonsense. You know, I don't want to play the same person 8 times in a row when I'm trying to not have rematches with them. It's fine if it's still random, just not the same person 1,000 times back to back to back to back to back for hours. Like, to give me a break, man. Like, I don't want to fight this guy any more rounds after this if I'm going to whoop his butt, and I also don't if he's going to destroy me every fight, you know, like, mix it up. Fine. Wait a little bit extra for a different person, and, you know, but, anyways, the way it is now, you get locked into rotation with somebody, like this guy, and then you can't stop fighting them, and it's like, stop, man, give me any other person. I am doing rematches with him, but the matchup system right now needs better filtering for not making it suck for people. Like this shit. This person, I don't want to fight people who are gonna pull that shit over and over. Alright. Yeah. See, that's the kind of shit that I mean. I don't want to play people in green, because they do that crap, and they do that crap a lot. And like this guy, he's just doing like that stupid move over and over again, and the little dash uppercut kick thing, and it's fine if you can hit me with that. You know, it's valid, but really mix it up, man. Yeah, see, there, better. Thank you. Thank you for not continuing to spam that, really, at least. If you're gonna kick my butt, at least don't be like cheeseball about it, like, really. Nope. Sorry, dude. You know what, in fact, I am not going to give him another round because of that cheesy stuff. Just because, regardless of how this goes, I'm not going to give him another one. I'm, like, not going to put up with that stuff. I don't care if he doesn't do it again. Like, I just don't condone it at all. Like, you go find someone else to play, man, really. And now, I would not fault that at all if this was not casual, but you just don't do that nonsense in casual, man. Like, casual is for people who are trying to chill out and have a good time, not, you know, or work on skills, or like fit things in or something like that. No more, dude. Get out of here. And you just don't abuse that, man. Like, you know, you gotta back off of people a little bit and let them learn, because that's usually what they're trying to do. In casual, I'm going to skip that. In fact, I'm going to just hang on to that for a second. And I think that there needs to be more than just the difference between casual and ranked. Should not just be that one's scored and the other one's not. The ranked, honestly, I think is fine the way it is now, except there should be an option that you can tick to say, I want you to at least allow me to break a back-to-back pairing with the same person if it happens more than 2 times in a row. Like, it doesn't mean you can't fight them more than once. It just means, like, if you get it again, after that you can say, I don't want a 3rd round when I'm saying no rematch with this specific person. Put at least one other player in the middle there before you put me back with them again. If I'm getting absolutely demolished, or I'm trying to rank up and there is absolutely no value to fighting someone who's way too high or low on the ladder for me, then, you know, like, people need to have a little bit of control to kind of guide their course. Like, they don't need to have explicit control because they'll abuse it, but they do need a mechanism to not get stuck into things that don't work. Like, getting paired with the same idiot troll over and over and over and over again, not being able to change it and getting frustrated and hucking a controller or something. Like, and that happens the way it is now. A lot of people, there's a lot of complaints. Casual should have more controls, honestly. You're there to learn, to look for specific things to teach, and I think casual really needs to have a lot more UI about what you get to pick, about what you even want to play at all. Like, you should really be able to say, at the very least, I don't want matchups with these characters, I ain't here for that, and give you maybe three of them you can remove. Not all of them, but a specific 3 of them that you... And so you can't just say, I'm only fighting Anna, because then if everybody only wants to fight one specific thing, then you'll never get a match. But you could say, like, alright, listen, I don't like Lily, I don't want to fight her, and I'm just here to hang out, you know, before I go to bed, you know, and wind down. I don't want to fight Lily. I really don't. She annoys me. And everybody's got that one thing. A lot of people don't like Panda. That's fine. I get it. A lot of people one and done me, and they should have an option to say, I just don't want to fight the bear, man. I'm not feeling it. Everyone who is a strict Tekken traditionalist wants an option to not fight Street Fighter 2 characters at all. You can help with that. There you go. You know, if I were doing the net code, then, you know, that is what I would apply, and I would allow you to have some kind of way of, you know, grading people, you know, conduct too. So if people are idiots or trolls or cheeseballs or abuse connections or things like that, people need to be able to kind of wheedle out players like that and just kind of get out of here, so it's not a gross cesspool. You know, and it's less bad on Steam. I like that it's quiet, and I don't have to listen to people farting into their microphones and stuff. That is a huge improvement from my last experience with Tekken Online. But you know, they have to, at least on Steam, the trolls have to use the game to troll. They can't just... For the most part. I mean, they can mess with the connection and stuff. Like that one guy that I was just like, nah, I needed to be able to flag him. That's a guy that's actually trying to hack. Like, he needs to be flagged. And I don't want... I'm going to go actually look back at my Wireshark log and see if he really needs to be flagged, or if I just had it, or if he just had a weird, you know, hiccup in the network or something like that. But I suspect he probably did. And people like that definitely exist. And people need a means to say, hey, look into that. At least, Steam, take a peek. You know? What's this guy doing? Is he abusing things? You know, is it the terms of service relevant here? Or whatever, or what have you, but please make him stop being an idiot who messes up the pool of matchups. But overall, I think the players on Steam are pretty good. They're good. They're well behaved and usually don't act like morons. Xbox players, well, I don't know how they are now, but wasn't a big fan. I like the PS4 controller a lot. I picked one up the other day. Specifically to play Tekken. I think Sony understands that a D-pad is just a four-directional button that the majority of people use to scroll through menus and pick options and, you know, quickly up, down, left, right stuff, and it should not have more than 4 inputs, in my opinion, at all, if it's going to serve its purpose right. I don't like the Xbox One at all. You've got an analog stick already. You don't need to make the D-pad also analog. I think that defeats the purpose, and I hated playing Tekken on that controller. The PlayStation one's great, though. I don't mind either controller for anything where you do use an analog stick, but I'd rather just use the keyboard and mouse for anything that's not a fighting game. And an arcade stick is great, but this controller is honestly good enough. It really, I could keep up with a player at my own skill level who's using a stick with this too, and I could also do it with a stick. I don't feel the need to get a stick because it's expensive and they're only good for fighters. Like really, they're just useless for any other kind of thing. And if I want to chill out and play Hollow Knight or Ninja Gaiden or something else ridiculous, then like Cuphead or what have you, like I'm not going to do that with an arcade stick. You know? And I don't want to, you know, have a huge gaming budget. Honestly, I just play what I know I like. Check out other things that look great every now and then. I'm probably not going to stream too much else, but this is something I am good at. So, anyways, let's make some people respect the Chang. What we got here, Julia? Maybe let's do a tribute to the other game I want to play soon. Yeah. What do you think of that? She almost looks like Anna in that getup. She really does. And honestly, if you put Anna in that getup and had them both standing the same way, it'd be real hard to tell them apart at first glance. And oh, I should do Anna. And I don't think I've played more than 2 Annas online. And oh, I bet you if I spent 10 minutes on it, I remember the whole set of chain throws. Huh. I should do that. And I might go practice after the stream with Anna a little bit and see if she's worth trying to remember.
Let's start this. Okay.
Anyways,
Here goes.
my little I know tribute from Guilty Gear, in case you're wondering who this is and don't recognize her. She's like the villain from, or at least has been the villain in the past of Guilty Gear. And I played Saul mostly in that. Saul bad guy, but I do like her character, and it's really easy to make Julia into her. No, I'm sorry, Zafina, you don't get to hit me with that. Oh, man. She's good. Good Zafina player, and I don't, yeah. Nope, sorry. Keep out. Well, the keep out will. Oh, yeah. I got lows too, you know. See, I didn't get the dash punch in what I was trying to do, and that's what happens. Yeah. Nope. Keep out. Need better keep out than that, and not keeping out too well. Not making a respect of the Chang. So get a respect of the Chang. And maybe this is just not my lucky outfit because it's the wrong game. It's only my lucky outfit if I'm actually playing Guilty Gear. This is definitely not Guilty Gear. She's just gonna whoop my butt. And oh no, you don't get to do that. You gotta respect the Chang. Got some thump. She's thumping, she bumping, and you ain't gonna get away with pow. With just bulldozing me with that nonsense. No, that stance crap. Like, if you are 3 steps back stancing, you're dead. Like, if you fight Julia, she's just gonna smash you with something that's, like, just wrecks you. And, like, you don't stance unless you got it in a mix-up against Julia. You just don't. You know, you don't hang out in this stance. That's a real bad idea. I'll fight her again. We need to learn the Zafina matchup a little bit better. A little bit, not a ton, because at least half of what she does I know already. It's just any of the new stuff that they buffed her up with for the DLC
Okay.
release.
Here
Round
That weird claw stuff and all that. Like, I don't know how to do that stuff. I know how to handle her traditional T5, T6, whatever it was, moveset, whatever that is, and like this stuff. Like, I know how that works, you know. I know how her stance works. I know, well, mostly I know how her stance works, like whatever, you know. And how to get her, pressure her.
round two. Fight.
There, see? See, that's like, you gotta play head games with people. Dance around a little bit. Mix up between frame traps and space traps, you know, that sort of thing. And like, don't just try to get them to whiff. Like, make it so that they don't know whether to play hard or soft. That's the real trick. Is like, if they're confused about whether or not to try to play turtle or when to go hard at you or what, and they can't make up their minds, then they hesitate, and you can get a lot of openings to exploit. Very easily, including sloppy things that you have no right throwing at all. And this does work offline too. Like, really, it does if you're good at it. Like, it works way better online because, you know, people can't eyeball it as good, and people who are very, very good, they know this. Like, they know you can do this, and they watch for it, and they do literally train themselves to watch the animations instead, you know, so they know. But you don't see that, I think, at any kind of mid or upper mid level play. I think you start seeing that when you see people who are like have taken this game serious for a long while, and they're kind of in the bracket where it's like, yeah, we know what we're doing, man. Like you can't do that stuff. But psychology does work on everybody. It really does. It's not a substitute for actual skill, but it is a great supplement to it. And so is understanding how to block her stuff, which I am in the process of getting beat into me as we speak. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Doily. I guess is that how you say that?
Here goes.
Round one. Fight.
Alright. What are you gonna do? You are... Yeah. Getting wrecked. Perfect. Womp womp. Things don't look good for our hero. She's wrecking me. Yeah, she is. Alright, I need to spook her. She is getting too comfy, pushing too hard, and that's gotta stop. She's really getting a little too cozy with that. And you're like, oh, it's fine. No, it isn't. Surprise! I hit back. You don't get to not... Oh, yeah. Fuck that. Ow. She's gonna just try to be like, no, you don't get to do that. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm done with you, Zafina, because that player is starting to kind of cheat. And and I don't know Zafina well enough to deal with that shit for another 2 or 3 rounds. Like I'm literally like I don't get to move, man, and I literally can't learn shit from this. It's not fun, and this is also not ranked. So see ya. Wow. If I learn something from it, or they're a good sport and they're just legit better than me and not just walking all over my face in casual for no particular reason, then, well, see that right there. I don't want to play this person again. I just said that. I should have an option in casual to say no. I'm in casual, really. This is not ranked. This is casual. In casual, you should be able to say, listen, dude, I don't want to fight the same specific person again. Put another person in the middle. Like if they come up the following round, fine, whatever, man. You know, but not back to back to back to back to back to back. I don't want to fight them again. Like, and like there needs to be a option to say nah. Like, nah, man. I don't want not that guy. Okay? Doesn't mean I want that person, it means a not that guy. In casual, not in ranked, you know? Like in ranked, you should not have that option. This stuff, like, yeah, alright. I'm gonna just be merciless to her if I can, because I don't like this person. I really don't. I don't like you at all, Zafina player. You are really a pain in the ass, and you are playing totally the wrong way for casual. So you don't get to stand up. If I can make you not stand up, then I will absolutely not let you stand up at all. And I'm gonna probably lose this round. Yep, definitely. But yeah, like the point of casual is to have a good time, and since you are going to just not ever let anybody get an in at all, like, and not be polite enough to let me like learn that, like how to fight your character. Cool, okay, that's fine. You don't get an in either. Come here. Oh. There you go. And I'm still done after this fight. I'm not giving them a rematch. I will not give this person a rematch. They're gonna have to match me up in. See, I can be a relentless cheeseball too. Don't be like that online, please. People, for real. Like, that's ranked match stuff. Like, go there if you're gonna play like that, person, wherever you are. I don't know who you are, but like really, go play like that in ranked. Like that's ranked stuff where it's like whatever at all costs I must kill you. Like that's fine for ranked, and it should be encouraged in ranked because it's competitive. It's supposed to be like that. But you know, casual. This is what I'm talking about. That's not a thing that should happen in casual, and I should be able to say I don't want to deal with that. Like people who do this stuff. If I fight a person who does this. You know, another Julia player, right? And they knock me down, and they do this, and they just, you know, and then they ping flood me, and they keep doing this nonsense, which you can't, no defense against if they ping flood you at all. Like, you're literally just stuck. And especially if you're on the wall, you're done. That's it. That's game over. And that's not stuff anybody wants to play. You know, I could do that to people, but I won't do that to people. And I also don't think if I did that I should get matched anymore. I think I should get flagged to be, you know, like abusive. If I was doing that compulsively. Like not if you do it once in a while because you're angry, whatever. But if it's like compulsive, like I do that all the time, that's my main strategy and it's totally and also I'm blasting YouTube at super high definition on 9 different tabs in the background too to, you know, make sure the match is super choppy and you can't defend right. And then like that kind of behavior needs to be flaggable by the the player base, I think. You know, to have a really good matching system that's fair and a player base that behaves well in it. And if that's the only way you can match is to behave right, then that's what people will do. You know, but I do think that the anonymous factor of matchups is important. It is, but there are ways for you to give you a small degree of control over your matchups that could be put in place that are not in almost any game I see, and that would not ruin it or spoil the pool or, you know, make it too hard to get match at all. Like this, I might say, like, I don't want to match this knot within 4 notches of me, up or down. You know, or maybe I don't want a match that isn't within a certain number of win count. You know, like if they don't have at least 500 wins, I don't want to fight them because they're too new. I don't want to play someone that doesn't understand how to play it. But Yosh player, I'm optimistic. I wanted to play Yosh. I did say that. I hope they're good. They're also very new. They might, but I respect them for playing Yosh. Not super good, I don't think. They should not have let me get away with that. And I do usually, in the first round or two, throw a couple of things that are silly and dumb on purpose to see if they'll let me get away with it. Because I really want to know when I fight someone if they're going to let me do stuff that if I have to be super frame tight, or if I have to be, you know, because if I'm super frame tight, I'm going to play very differently than if I'm, you know, than if I'm just, you know, fighting somebody else. Like this guy, yeah. This guy, I don't want to fight like I would fight someone who's like Tekken God level, you know. So I'm going to give him some slack. And I'm going to turtle a bit and see if I can just turtle Yosh for a minute. And how well can I do that? Oh, ow. That's not good. I'm going to give him this whole round. I'm not going to fight him. I'm just going to turtle. There. You can win this one, man. You just have to do it. You just got to get my bar down enough. Oh, see, you're going to win already. You are. Like, as long as he doesn't hurt himself too much. You know, reckless side step. There you go. See? You gave him the whole round. But this is what I mean. Like, this is what casual's for. Like, you know what? You're new at this? Okay, I'm going to just let you practice. You know, here, I'll be a training dummy for you, guy. You know, go for it. Oh, no, I gotta whack him a couple times to at least get him. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but that's good. Oh, nope, Not that one. Oh, sorry, man. Here you go. Alright, I'm gonna beat you this round if I can. And I did. Yep.
Round 4.
Alright, turtle. Crossover. Like them apples. I love using Julia's random moves that huck her across the screen to do cross-ups. Like, it's like one of the most fun uses of those that people overlook is the fact that it's like I can just hop over their head and they will just kick the wrong way and then, hey, I have your back, surprise. And, you know, the dash punch thing, like if you have someone on the ground and you do that, you will just go straight over them and be right behind them. So if they try to like low or mid kick you, then you just have your back. You turn around and grab them. Yeah, back throw. Gotcha. Quonk. If you're stuck in the corner, it's a great way to get out of the corner. If you knock them down one time right in front of you, you're worried about them just standing up and nope, pop over your head. No worries. It's not always about Oki hits. It's usually battle games, but also, you know.
New challenger.
Action has been lost. Will I drop my combo? Yep, I will. Okay, so I can probably push that combo without labbing too much. Well, I mean, I'm labbing sorta. 68. I can get better than that. I can get 10. I can get 10 out of that easily. So, and I know you can just basically do this, you know, but damn near forever. You just have to carry him to the wall reliably and don't want to think too hard about it. It's like a couple of those, right? And then one of the, and then kick, and then just a couple more of those, and the bullhorns at the end. Second time to huck them straight ahead at the end. You know, pretty much get them on the wall from almost anywhere. Oh, cool. A good long player. No, he's pretty good. See.
Here I come. Yeah.
This would be a great stage for a law match because of all the wata. Oh, you're one of these idiots. Oh, why am I getting these guys in casual, man? Okay. Get up. Do it! Do it! Oh no, he just let it go over his head. Of course he did. That's okay. Side step, huh? Okay, you like to side step. That's fine. You need to learn not to do that. Ah, that move. Right. What? See, that move scoops you off the ground. I hate that. It shouldn't. Nope. Okay. Be cheesy, buddy. Do it. I'll be cheesy right back, man. I will. You know? You want cheese? Cool, we can cheese. Nope, you will lose. You will lose the cheese fight if that's how you're gonna fight, man. There you go. See, that's more like it. Play nice.
Round 4. Fight.
Gotcha. Oh, yes! Oh, no, I don't gotcha. Oh, that sucks. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to fight him again. He just spams cheesy stuff. Like, that's fine that he beat me and all. I'll give him, yay, good for you, you're better than me, I don't care about you. Fight like, you know, like poop and bye. Like, spammy nonsense, just, ugh. Yuck. That guy, that character has such a huge moveset, and you know, even if you stick to just a few small number of reliable principles that and don't mix it up yet, it is so easy with Warong to have a non-spammy playstyle that is just not something you should tolerate from people. Like, I mean, as a player, it's nothing, you know, doing it. If that's all you know, you just started fine. But that guy just, he didn't just start this. He's just doing that to be a douche. And, you know, and that's why he's getting these, you know? He's getting these because he's like, this is what you're doing, man. You see that? You know, with when your frame drop goes there, hey, yeah, you don't like that, do you? Stop it. And every time it did that, he stopped. If you go back, I think, like, he was like, oh, yeah, I'm being an ass. And he is, like, you know, so, like, I just throw stuff at him like that. I'll be like, okay, that's how we're gonna play it, fine. You know, but he's not gonna get another fight from me. Like, not if I can help it. And but you should be able to help it in casual. Like, you really should be able to help it in casual. Now, again, you should not be able to help it in ranked. I don't think. So if I'm in ranked and I fight somebody who's just, you know, walking all over my face, well, whatever. Only thing I think you should be able to do in ranked, as far as player control, is flag pluggers. I don't think you should realistically have any other controls except over matchups in ranked, except flag pluggers and not the same person 3 times in a row. That's it. Just those. And that's enough to make you mix it up. It makes it break repetitive patterns where you match the same person 100 times in a row and get at least a different person, but not necessarily have any idea who that is. If there's only one other person online, then it's gonna take you a real long time to get a match. Uncheck it if you for that a little while if you want, you know. But you should be able to check that, you know. And it should be easy to check too. Like, you can do it from the matchup screen. Where you're like, you know what, I want this to turn on and off. I don't want to go back and pick my character again. I want to just say, hey man, I'm changing your matchup rules moving forward. You know, honestly, you should be able to do it like after a match. You know, there should really be no reason why you can't. And I'm saying that as like a programmer too. Like that would really make this a lot better to match up, and I would improve the. I think the pool of players too, like, would have to step up their game a little bit to play the right way with each other. It's not unfriendly to anybody who at any skill level either. It just lets people get some variety, you know, and then they can kind of sort themselves in. The casual needs a lot more user controls, honestly. Not like strictly, you know, I want this. I shouldn't be able to say I only want Bob matches, because then, you know, one person only wants to learn their Julia matchup, one person only wants to learn Kuma, one person only wants that, and if anybody's not playing those players, like, those people are totally out of pool for everybody else. And you should really have a private session for that kind of stuff. But you should be able to say, I don't want Bob, and I also don't want Anna because they annoy me and I don't know how to fight them and it's not fun for me. I'm in casual. And out of the whole roster, I can't untick everybody, but I can pick 2 or 3, and I get 1 or 2 that I can say nah on. And if it's them, don't do it. Just roll again if it's them. And you're not going to get anybody on the roster stonewalled that way from matches, because no one can deny more than 1 or 2 characters, you know. Like, and we're not all gonna say I don't want Bob, you know. Some people will say that, but not everybody's gonna say that. Some people are gonna say I don't want to fight the bears, and some people are gonna say I don't want to fight Yosh. I don't like the sword. You know, some people will be like, I don't want to deal with Akuma. He would be in my 2. Him and Geese might be them, and if it wasn't him and Geese, it would be because I don't think they even belong in this game, honestly. I think they're cool, like, they'd be cool, like, gimmick characters, but they really need to be nerfed, and they need to be, and you also need to add, for the long-standing Tekken fans, really need, like, an option to say, nah, that's not my Tekken. That's not what I've been following this franchise for 20 years for. Not for fireballs and 2D spin kick nonsense. That's leave that in Street Fighter's corner, man. That's their column. Put in there. And nothing against that kind of player. It's just not Tekken. And Tekken is its own beast. It's they don't want it to just turn into hucking fireballs. Like that's really just annoys me. And even the few bonus characters they were putting in Tekken over the years that could do that, I'm just like, no, man, no, get that out of here. Like, a gun could spit fire, and that was abused awfully badly by, like, the house rule in Tekken 3 was, if you pick gun, we're kicking you out of the apartment. Like, get lost. And the only time you do that is if you were really high, and we agreed ahead of time we're going to have a gun match. Because we all knew it's just annoying and made people angry. Like, that just makes people mad. Don't pick that character. Or Dr. B back in the day too. Dr. B also really annoyed people. But Dr. B, you could actually play like a real character. Like, he's just hard to get him to. You had to learn him. Like, you had to learn. But he's good. He's actually really good if you learn him. And he's just hard to play. And it's like playing Lei. Very specific way you play those characters. Julia's like that too, and I think that's why you don't see many people playing any of them in any of the Tekkens ever. Even though everybody's like, okay, yes, that character's really good, but just the effort to learn them for if I don't know them, you know. Really, I learned the Changs when I was like 14, and I had the energy to sit down and just grind hours and hours and hours of Tekken at that point to learn them. But I wouldn't do it now. I'd be like, I don't have my whole life to throw at this. I just happen to know it already. It's pretty handy. Alright.
Okay,
I
here
like the
goes.
Fang matchup. Honestly, I think he has a little bit of an edge over Julia. Just a little bit. If all things considered, I think he's just very slightly edges her out in terms of but not to a degree that's undoable to fight him. Like, it's not. But I gotta focus and fight him. He's very good. Good player. Very, very good player. It's good.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, well, Sam too, man. Oh, can I keep him from getting 10 in a row? Oh, I gotta see if I can shut him down. I gotta try to break his win streak. I think I have actually done that to this guy a few times. Now, he might recognize me by now. He's like, you're the guy. You're the one that always breaks my streak. No. Why? But yeah, no, he's good. It might not be him. There's a lot of really good Fang players. But this guy's pretty good. I mean, he's very good, and definitely very skilled. And I think he is worried. Like, he's like, oh shit, it's coming. Oh no, what do I do? What you do, Fang, is you play that little pokey turtle thing you're doing right now. There you go. Uh-oh. Attention, he wants it now. He wants it. He does. He wants it. He's gonna... Yep. He's like, I'm on it. I'm on it. No, you're not. No, you are not, buddy. You respect the Chang. You know the Chang got some tricks in you. And the Chang gotta be quiet and use them. Oh. Oh, nice one, nice one. That was good. Good match, man. Yeah, I'll give him another one. That was a good fight. That was a very good fight. Yeah, he's like, I want it. I want it. Good match. Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you.
Okay, here goes.
Round 1.
He got his 10th one. Okay. I will break his streak probably before I stop fighting him. Unless he bounces, I will break his streak. I will. Like but he knows it. Like he knows it. He's like, this is the one. Like if I don't bounce, like she's the one who's gonna do it. Oh, ouch. It might not be this fight. Like he might get me once or twice more, but it'll happen. Ouch. Nice.
Round 3. Fight.
Not making him respect the Chang. That ain't cool. Yeah, guess what? That will outreach you, bud. Sorry, man. You can't do that all the time. You can't. Ouch. Shut out. Damn. Okay, well, I might just let him go. If he can shut me out one more round, I will just let him go. I'll let him keep his streak going elsewhere. But I'm gonna make a fight for it. Nope, he's gonna bounce. He's out. He's like, nope. He's like, that you're too good. I'm gonna not risk it. Yep. I knew it. What? This probably gotta sound ridiculous to some people. If they're just like, you just whooped your ass 3 rounds in a row, dude. Like, don't act like you no pluggers. No pluggers. I don't care if it's casual or they don't plug in casual. Like, no, I don't ignore that. Nope. Get out of my game. Get out of it. Get out of it. Starve. Starve out. Get nothing. If you are a plugger and you've got like the 2%, honestly, it might just be you've got crappy internet. But if it's 4 or more, go away. I still won't accept a match from a 2, but you know, I will. If I get stuck with 1, whatever. But if it's 4, I'm just like, oh, yuck. This guy, oh, Paul, yes, a good Paul, a very, very good Paul. Will I get steamrolled by Paul? Might.
Okay, here goes.
Round 1. Fight.
He might get. There. Here you go, Paul.
Round 2. Fight.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, he can eyeball it. And see, I do dumb stuff like that on purpose because I want to know if the player is sharp enough to eyeball it and catch it. Like, I don't want to know. I expect him to whack me. Like, I'm willing to eat the health and I'm willing to even lose a round just to learn how the person thinks. And but not. I won't lose every round for that stuff. You know, I want to know if I need to play tight like this, like with him, and if I need to mix up like in ways where that are like unfair to new players, and I do with this guy. I absolutely do. You know, but there's also going to be people that cheese their ranks up, and you know, yeah, like nothing personal, man. Nothing personal. Ow. Ouch. Good Paul players are great. I love a good Paul match. He's like such a classic Tekken character. Like he's really just like the this is like this right here is basically what Tekken should be. Honestly, like this right here is classic Tekken for anybody who's new to this franchise and like wonders what's this all about. Like this match right here is like the defining Tekken kind of match. It's not just all about Machine, those guys. Like it's also these two guys and Yosh, and you know, just you know, like this is you know it. Like, and everything else that's like strays super far from this is like kind of like by a lot of like you know veteran standards. I don't care. I like a little spice thrown in there, and Tekken's always been spicy. Like you know, they always put something stupid and ridiculous in. Like the bears are stupid and ridiculous, and you know, look at Paul's haircut. I mean, this isn't supposed to be taken seriously. Like. My hat's got a face on it, you know, like, it's like, fighting games need to be wacky, or they get too angry, like, players get too mad at each other, and I think, like, Mortal Kombat, it also even adds a little bit of dark humor in there, just to lighten it up, you know, and make it not so seething, ragey, you know, edgelordy kind of thing. Oh, did he beat me? Yeah, he did beat me last time. Oh. Ow. Oh! Nope. Sorry, man. Not like that. Reverend Ruler. I don't know where that is on the rank thing, but I imagine it's like way above where I'm at right now. I don't know. He's good, but I don't think he's like I don't know how high this rank is. I suspect it's very high, but like I would not expect someone who earned that rank honestly and had that many fights to eat that same move that I just did twice in a row and not try to block differently or let me do what I just did and walk all over him. It's fine. He's good. He's just not, like, this is why I don't think he's doing anything wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong about the rank he's at. It's just why I don't never trust fighting game ranking systems, because they just don't reflect their real skill level too well. I think they're just not smart enough to get it. And I don't think that they can be in a way that's all that fulfilling for players either. Like I think the part of the ranking up the experience is climbing the ladder is like really fulfilling, and it's not necessarily all just about skill. It's also a thing to achieve. So you can't make it as accurate as you know. Like it's not a complaint. Like as a person who understands like you know game dev and you know stuff like that. I don't think that's bad. I think that it just means you can't trust it to mean that's how skilled they are. It just means that like they prioritize climbing the ladder more than I did. That's all. And he's got way more fights and way more time playing this version of Tekken than I do. There's also that. Oh, the current version of Tekken. So Tekken 8 drops. Saw that announced the other day. I was pretty excited. And we'll have to pick that up as soon as that comes out. I'm not gonna wait for sale on that guy. I'm just saying, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, like, this guy is a good match for me, but I would think that someone that far above me in rank, if rank reflects skill, which I'm not saying it should, I'm saying if it did, they would be absolutely destroying me every fight. It wouldn't even be, oh, you're gonna be a cheese ball, man. I'll let it slide if you don't do it again. I will, because otherwise it's a pretty good fight. You do it again, nope, done after that fight. Don't care. Yeah, okay. So he's good though. Like, I mean, he can beat me, and he did last time too. And Paul is a scary guy to fight if the guy using the Paul character is great, and he is. He's good. Like, I don't. Yeah, that's a good Paul. I'll give him a rematch. What's one? Does he? Yep, he does. Oh, I'm raging. I'm so mad that he beat me. I'm so mad. I'm gonna get revenge. I don't. It's cool. Kick my butt again, man. Do it.
Round one. Fight.
Ow. Yeah, don't do that move on purpose against him at all. Ow. That hop kick of his is so fast. That's like one of the real dangers of the good Paul player is the hop kick is super fast. It's like, I think, one of the best ones in the game, honestly. I don't know if any new characters have a better one than him, but he's always had one of the best, like, or if not the best one in every Tekken ever. And his fists, that one punch, like, you can just literally win. You could get into at a lot of places, you could probably get into regionals with literally just really good timing than that one hell fist of his. And I've seen people come real close to doing it. I have. Ow. Yep, he just did one on me. The guy still hit him, but it doesn't matter. You see, it's like, there goes like almost all your life, guy. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You can't play shutout on me twice. You gotta eat at least a round. Yeah, now he's mad. You're gonna eat a round. Yeah. Respect the Chang, man. Okay, he's punishing that one. Don't do that again. Oh, gotcha! Nice.
Final round. Fight.
Ah, sweet. The stupid fast health sweep. Gotcha! See, that always grabs. For whatever reason, I've never seen anybody just naturally slip that the first time I throw it. He will again, if I do it again. See, but I got him confused now because he's watching for throws. See, I just messed with his head. It threw him off. It won me the entire fight. He's like, oh, whoa, throws exist. Yes, that. And yeah. And then I'm like, yep, only for a second they do, and then thump. You still gotta watch for those two. It's a good fight. See, I could go grind rides with her right now, but I just like the type of players for the late evening when I'm gonna go to bed soon and chill and wind down is not the kind of player that I want to deal with right now. Like if I was gonna play this and stream early in the morning, I'd do ranks, but this is just not, you know, it ain't chill. It's just not chill. Like and I'm trying to chill, you know. I ain't trying to push or grind or any of that, you know. I just want to play good players, you know, have a good time, and, you know, enjoy it. Which is why I'm just not put up with cheese, you know. That's cool. That's cool. That's a cool combo, actually. Neat. Yeah, you gotta watch me, pal. I am gonna try not to let you get perfect. Nope, see, no perfect. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep, block below. Good. Or can you reflex block mids? Yep, you can. Frame trap. Nope, doesn't work. Gotcha. Oh, that hop kick, man. Mine's pretty good too. Like Julia's had a very good hop kick, but it's just nothing is like that. I don't know anybody else that is just as fast and snappy as Paul's is, where that leg is just like in your face, like as fast as you can jab. Like it's ridiculous. Like and he's very Paul's weird because he's like very agile. But he's also kind of big for a character. Like he's got a big hitbox for slightly bigger than most. But he's very good. He's very quick, and he's got that back sway. I haven't seen too many people use that too much. But I think we'll wrap it up here. I am gonna go to bed soon, and it's about evening time. So anyways, anybody watching this, have a good evening, and I will see you another day. It was a good handful of Julia matches, you know, a little crossover costume because it's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, good evening, and peace out.